The process for sewing zippers usually depends on the pattern you're using, but here are some general tips. Most sewing machines come with a zipper foot, which is a specific foot with a skinnier profile that allows you to be more precise when sewing zippers. The zipper foot has a longer bar, allowing you to attach it to the shank on either side to suit your project. You can get zippers in pre-cut lengths or as a roll with separate zipper pulls. You may need to cut your zipper track to a specific length, whether you're cutting it from a roll or shortening a pre-cut zipper. To cut a zipper, clip the teeth with a pair of clippers, then cut the fabric of the track with fabric scissors. You can attach a zipper pull by sliding it down onto the track. If you have to cut your zipper one way or another, it might be a good idea to create a false stopper on the ends to help prevent your zipper from running off the track while working with it. Lower the feed dogs and select the zigzag stitch. Place the end of the zipper track under the presser foot. Using the hand wheel, slowly lower the needle, ensuring that it pierces the fabric beside the track without hitting the track itself. Continue turning the hand wheel and make sure that the needle doesn't hit the track on the other side either. You may need to adjust the positioning of the track or the stitch width. Once you've confirmed that the needle can safely pierce the fabric on either side of the track, press the pedal and sew about 10 stitches. Remove the zipper from the machine and tie the loose threads into knots on the back of the track. Here's an example of a common way to sew zippers, but please follow the instructions from your particular pattern. Align the edges of your zipper and fabric right sides together, then clip them. Slide your piece under the presser foot. Be sure to remove any clips or pins that are in the way. Align the zipper so that the track rests underneath the raised corner. Before pressing your foot on the pedal, make sure that the needle is in a position where it doesn't collide with the track or the foot. We will use a straight stitch for this, so you can adjust the needle position as needed. Sew along the zipper. Remember to backstitch at the beginning and end, and be sure to remove any clips or pins before they hit the presser foot. When you reach the zipper pull, stop sewing and lift the presser foot. Carefully pull it back towards the part of the track that you've already sewn, then lower the presser foot and continue. When finished, remove your piece from the machine and fold the pieces of fabric away from each other. You may want to press your project flat to keep it from folding in on itself. Top stitching is a kind of decorative stitch that is commonly used with zippers. While it's optional, it gives your project a finished look and can help prevent the fabric from getting caught in the zipper. You can top stitch with the general purpose foot or the zipper foot, whichever suits your project. Sew a straight stitch all the way along your zipper close to the fold of your fabric. Be sure to backstitch at the beginning and end. Some projects may require you to sew perpendicularly across your zipper, which requires some special care. With the general purpose foot, begin sewing as you normally would, but stop right before you reach the zipper. Use the hand wheel to sew across the zipper, then turn it the other way to backstitch across the zipper, then turn it forward again to sew back across. Once you are past the zipper, you can use the pedal again. Using the hand wheel is essential when sewing across zippers with metal teeth, as the needle will break if it hits one of the teeth with its regular force. With nylon teeth, you can usually sew normally. However, we do recommend using the hand wheel just in case.